Okay. To my channel. If you're new here, my name is Grace, and today I wanted to talk about current inspirations. I'm really inspired lately about this idea of erotic energy. I felt that talking about the things that are currently inspiring me could be fun. I thought it could be inspiring maybe for you to listen to some of the clothes or books or pieces of art or ideas that are currently inspiring you. I want to start with fashion. I feel like I'm really feeling inspired to switch out my wardrobe. Oh my god. So first up, my favorite. I've got the Jaded London, I don't know what it's called, dress. It had buttons on it. It's very sheer, very low back, very Paris. Second up, I've got this top I got from a vintage store in Kawamachi. Very colourful, very summery, it's halter neck. Thirdly, this is a shirt I got a while ago. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen me. I've been wearing it probably too much, but it's so cute. It's this Japanese style top with a maiko san on it. I also got it at Kawamachi. So cute, so obsessed. And then I also got this red with jean dress. I actually got this for my birthday from my sister. Second lastly, I got this skirt from Zara. Got some bangles. Part of the bangle fell off actually. This Jaded London top. Basic style, but as Maya said, my friend Maya says elevated basics, which is exactly the vibes. And then I've got some pants on right now. I will show you. Green with the heel. Music. Actually, what I've been listening to on repeat is Headphones On by Addison Rae. Really enjoy all of her music. I feel like it's very like 2000s coded. I've also been listening to a lot of Saint Laurent. So there was that like so sexy video of him like playing the trumpet that I feel like went viral on Instagram, and he looks so sexy. Holy shit. I know he has a girlfriend. I respectfully say that he looked very handsome. I've also been listening to a lot of like summer 2010s music. I've been listening to like Trip by Ella May so much. I've also been listening to like Pitbull, like Time of Our Lives, like Teenage Dream by Katy Perry a lot. I've been listening to Ice Cube, like It Was a Good Day and This Is How We Do It. Bruno Mars, like Versace on the Floor. So I've been really into the pop vibes. Oh my god, Bridget Mendela, Ready or Not, I've been listening to so much. I've also been listening to, don't believe me, but I've been listening to She's So Gone and Determinate from Lemonade Mouth with Bridget Mendela. Toi et Moi by Paradis, the French song. Yes, Ruby, R-U-B-I-I, and Jamin I've been listening to a lot. I remember when I had this realization like in 2023, honestly, I was listening to music until 4 a.m. in this guy's car. We were high and we were chit-chatting, and I think he was someone that I really like admired and respected as a creative, and someone that actually like really inspired me at the time creatively. But he was like playing all of his music, and yeah, he had such great taste in music and I really enjoyed it, and also it felt very like genuine, like his taste in music. And I know that's like obvious, but I think like after high school I had so much like internalized like needing to be cool syndrome. I think I've talked about it in other videos, but like Byron Bay area where I'm from was very like judgy and cliquey, and like there was this very like mold way that was unspoken that you needed to be cool, and it was always this like nonchalant, like laid back, cigarette smoking like character. And I remember like in high school I just tried so hard to like be like that, and like I don't know, just be cool. I was just trying to fit in with the cool kids, and it really funneled out into feeling embarrassed about like the music that I actually liked, or feeling like I needed to listen to a specific kind of music that was quote unquote cool for it to be valid. Like a guy would be like, share your like what kind of songs do you like, or like play a song, and like, you know, if I played Ready or Not or Determinate by Bridget Mendela, wouldn't have been a good look at the time. Anyway, back to 2023, I was in this car with this guy and he was like, share your music with me, like play a song. And like, I don't know, I was like stupid, sillily self-conscious. The art that speaks to us, the music, is such a window into our soul, right? Especially when we're authentic about the music that's speaking to us, even if it's corny or poppy or fun. And as I got more comfortable and the night progressed, I ended up like playing him a bunch of songs. We both really loved Justin Bieber, which we bonded on, and yeah, I played like a bunch of Justin Bieber songs that I liked, and then I got more comfortable and was starting to play different songs. But in that moment it like clicked for me. I was like, damn, it doesn't matter like what, this is like maybe like the most corniest thing ever, it doesn't fucking matter like what other people's perceptions are on the things that you like, or what the collective perception is, whether something's like labeled as overrated or cringe or like super mainstream. If you like something, if something genuinely speaks to you, even if it just speaks to a part of you that wants to dance and like be silly, it's fucking valid. And from that moment on, I was like, okay, cool, like real creativity, real creative taste, real creative choice isn't performative, it's like really authentic. And in curating anything that we really like, whether it's creating something ourselves or even just in like gathering influences of the things that we like, it has to come from somewhere authentic. And in those choices that we make, so long as it's authentic, you express something really beautiful and surprising about yourself. So I guess that's also a message of this video. It doesn't fucking matter if the music or the art or the things that you're inspired by or the clothes that you wear, whatever label that other people have on them, or whatever label you've internalized, you know, even your inner critic that's saying it's this, it's that, it's corny, it's too mainstream, it's cringe, it's too popular, whatever it is, like, it actually doesn't fucking matter. And I'm really, really inspired by the notion of like, I think the more authentic we are, the less we're trying to fit into an aesthetic or a label, and the more authentic we are about like the random fucking shit that we like for whatever reason, whatever we're into, like a hobby or a piece of art or some writing or music. I think that that creates something truly unique and has the potential to resonate with people so much deeper. My camera's gonna die, so I need to delete some shit and I'll be back. Another thing that I've been very inspired by is Japanese, obviously, and of Japanese culture. I feel like I've been drawn into the idea of Zen. I'm learning about Zen Buddhism a lot in like many different classes, the way it's influenced so many aspects of Japanese culture in terms of social behavior, aesthetics, the food that they eat, tea gardens. I went to this beautiful, beautiful tea ceremony just outside of Osaka. My friend Pinya and Chihiro invited me. It was in this very old and traditional Japanese house, and it had like a beautiful Zen tea garden. And the tea ceremony was so beautiful. The lady who did it was so elegant and refined, and she kind of threaded in a Zen ideas through the tea ceremony. I'm not going to be able to express it in the way that she expressed it, but essentially the idea was about, and it's so simple, but it was like, even if nothing hugely good occurs in the day, and there are low and bad moments too, there's still beauty and there's still good in those simple, good, mundane moments and good everyday things. I feel like that doesn't give justice to the way that this idea struck me, the way that she guided us through the ceremony, and even unconsciously just being around so much influence of traditional Japanese religions, whether that is Buddhism or Shintoism. It kind of just like flows into your subconscious. This idea of Zen simplicity, presence, not needing things to be anything other than what they are, and finding just peace within daily mundanity and the richness of the good in these small moments. It's really beautiful for me to feel close to my culture. Part of the reason why I came to Japan was just want to like reconnect with a culture that I felt a lot of grief from in leaving and feeling very, very disconnected to for so many years. And Zen is really about not intellectualizing, but actually wisdom felt through the body, through the moment. Wisdom being not attained through scripture or intellectually, but through embodiment, especially somebody who's can get really overthink a lot, and I think my mind causes me a lot of suffering, to be honest. Like, I think that part of my good quality is that I am a thinker, and yeah, I really think things through, and I journal a lot. Words are my love language. I love words. I love thinking too, but I think there's a limitation to thinking, and I think I've really felt the shadow side of thinking. I've also been very inspired by spending time with myself in nature. Shintoism, which is the religion of Japan and is about worship of the natural world, of kami, God living in the natural world. Nature has so much to teach us and so much wisdom. And again, I guess it's a very Zen way of just being with nature, is a Zen kind of wisdom, because you're not intellectually consuming a certain idea, but you're just feeling majesty and terror and beauty and cycles of change and wildness of nature, and they just like sink in and integrate, and it's just like very beautiful. Final category I wanted to do is ideas, energies, and messages, which I've kind of fused throughout the whole video. The idea of the unspoken. I am such a like wants to directly speak to the unspoken thing, but something that I think it's a Buddhist concept. I'm not sure if it's Zen Buddhist. I'm gonna put the term here. But it's about that truth can only be felt in the space in between, and that's something that's really integrated into Japanese culture, is how much what isn't said speaks. And of course there's times in life where we need to speak and communicate on things, but I think there's really like an art to the unsaid and an art to the unshared, an art to like keeping things within your own space, within your own psyche, and for yourself, and feeling the truth rather than always having to overtly express it. And then the last thing is listen to the distance people are at and adjust accordingly. Basically a lesson on detachment, living life in a way where you let things kind of flow to you, and you listen to the timing of people and of things, and kind of just adjust accordingly. Like if somebody's busy at a certain time but you're really wanting to reach for them, you can initiate, but to a certain degree. Just let it go, let it be. See what other places that you're being drawn, really listen in. There's such a like divine unseen orchestra to life, to different flows, to different events, to different connections that occur, that come, that leave, and then surprisingly come back when you least expect them. And I think listening to the flow, essentially being in an energy of flow where there isn't so much force or need for things to be anything other than what they are. And I think that's something that I've really been learning as well. I think also that's very Zen. So I guess this video has been so much about Zen. This has been really interesting. I feel like I've flowed into so many different places. I hope it was inspiring for you and maybe inspires you to cultivate your own vibe or collect notes on things that have been personally inspiring to you. But thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you in my next video.